Hey everyone! Today, on Fragments of Psyche, we're diving into a fascinating topic, nature versus nurture, and its impacts on human life and mentality. Let's get started. The debate between nature versus nurture is one of the oldest and most contentious issues in the fields of psychology, biology, and sociology. It revolves around the question of whether human behavior, personality, and traits are primarily the result of genetic inheritance or environmental factors. To understand this debate, it is essential to delve into the definitions and implications of both nature and nurture. Nature refers to the genetic makeup of an individual, the biological and hereditary factors that influence who we are, from our physical appearance to our innate abilities and predispositions. This perspective emphasizes the role of genes and biological processes in shaping human behavior. For instance, certain genetic disorders, like Huntington's disease, are directly linked to specific genes. Similarly, traits such as eye color, height, and even some aspects of intelligence and temperament can be traced back to our genetic code. On the other hand, nurture encompasses the environmental influences that impact our development from the moment of conception onward. This includes a wide range of factors such as upbringing, education, social interactions, culture, and life experiences. The nurture perspective argues that while genetic predispositions may set certain potentials, it is the environment that ultimately shapes how these potentials are realized. For example, a child might inherit a genetic predisposition for musical talent, but without exposure to music, education, and practice, this talent may never fully develop. The nature versus nurture debate is not a new one. It dates back to ancient philosophers like Plato and Aristotle, who pondered the origins of human behavior and knowledge. In more recent history, the debate gained prominence with the advent of modern psychology and the study of genetics. The early 20th century saw the rise of behaviorism, a school of thought that emphasized the role of environmental factors in shaping behavior. Behaviorists like John B. Watson and B.F. Skinner argued that human behavior could be understood and modified through conditioning and reinforcement, downplaying the role of innate factors. Conversely, the discovery of DNA and the mapping of the human genome in the latter half of the 20th century provided strong evidence for the influence of genetics on human traits. Studies on twins, particularly those separated at birth and raised in different environments, have been instrumental in disentangling the effects of nature and nurture. These studies often reveal striking similarities in behavior, preferences, and even life choices among genetically identical twins, suggesting a significant genetic component. However, the dichotomy between nature and nurture is increasingly seen as a false one. Modern research suggests that the two are not mutually exclusive, but rather interact in complex ways. This perspective is known as gene-environment interaction. For instance, a person might have a genetic predisposition for a particular trait, such as high intelligence, but whether this potential is realized can depend heavily on environmental factors like education, nutrition, and social support. Epigenetics is another field that bridges the gap between nature and nurture. It studies how environmental factors can influence gene expression without altering the underlying DNA sequence. For example, exposure to stress or toxins can activate or deactivate certain genes, affecting an individual's development and health. This means that our environment can have a lasting impact on our biology, and these changes can even be passed down to future generations. In conclusion, the nature versus nurture debate is not about choosing one over the other, but understanding how both genetic and environmental factors contribute to human development. It is a dynamic interplay where genes set the stage and the environment shapes the performance. Recognizing this complexity allows for a more nuanced understanding of human behavior and can inform approaches in education, healthcare, and social policy. By appreciating the roles of both nature and nurture, we can better address the diverse needs of individuals and foster environments that promote positive development and well-being. If you find this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Remember, we all have a unique face and different pace on our mental health journey. Thank you for watching.